Well, welcome to Artifact Crafts. This is the location for craft rotation here at Destination Dig. I love this location because it's going to be so easy to decorate for, because all you really need are some shelves full of all kinds of artifacts, pottery, wooden crates, tin buckets, you name it, you can have it here in this Artifact Crafts. In fact, I think it would be really great to take those clay pots that you can find in the garden center of your home improvement store and fill them full of craft supplies, because it's going to give you this same kind of look. And if you want to go ahead and distress those craft pots using some paint or take a big chunk out of them, that's okay too, because this would be the location that your archaeologists would come back to after they've been to the dig site and found all of these treasures buried deep beneath the Earth's surface. They're going to bring them back here and catalog them and file them away to be studied, so that those of us who would benefit from the discovery of these artifacts will get to see what it was like when Jesus was here living among us. We get to learn about the life and the times and the people of the Bible, and that's what helps bring the Bible stories to life for boys and girls. So this is a great location. I also love that this has a very different look than the rest of the dig site locations, because this is a little bit sleek, it's a little bit clean. This is more like a laboratory type setup than what we would have seen out in the field. So these are just some small tables that have been covered in 1/2-inch foam, painted to look, again, a little bit sleek, like steel. And then we have cardboard boxes that have been painted that we're using to display a lot of these artifacts, these pots, which is a great way to just take, again, those packages that have been coming to our house for weeks and weeks. We can turn them into VBS decorations. Now, one of the cool things here that I wanted to show you is a little bit of technology infused into archaeology. And this is something that real archaeologists today would be using as they study pieces from the past. And that would be the aid of computers and hologram technologies to bring those pieces to life, recreating them as they once were. And so we have a great hologram right here that I wanted to talk a little bit about. It's basically just a poster frame, a cheap poster frame that has been cut down using a straight edge and a really sharp X-Acto knife, so that we've cut it down to, I think, 15 inches by 18 inches. And then the art that's right here is available to you on the DVD-ROM in the Decorating Made Easy book. It's a jar that has these grid lines that continue all the way down. And the way we did this was to take this piece of plastic, print out this art, and lay it underneath this poster frame. So the clear plastic is laying right on top of the printout. And then we used a green Sharpie to trace onto the plastic what is showing through from the underside of this printout. Trace these grid lines, and then if you want to, you can go ahead and put some painter's tape on it and hit it with a little bit of a frosted glass spray paint. Makes it a little more translucent rather than perfectly crystal clear. And then I'll turn it around so you can see on the back. You can see that we cut out the actual pot and discarded the piece that we just traced that had the grid lines. We made sure to line them up exactly right so that the grid lines continue all the way up here, and using some spray adhesive, we mounted it to the back of this clear frame. Then all we had to do was find some scrap foam. We cut it into 2 pieces using this great little smiley face shape and put some construction adhesive on it, laid this on top so that it stands up at a slight curve, and literally sandwiched these 2 pieces together to hold it in place. Now, you could add a tap light or an LED strip of lighting if you wanted to have some uplighting and really bring this hologram to life. But that's a great thing to add that's not very difficult, especially when the art is available to you on the disc, but gives a little bit of an elevation to your rotation set. So this is going to be a fun one. From the old to the new, you're going to have a blast bringing to life this research facility called Artifact Crafts.